Hello everyone and welcome to another Tasty Dasty review. I'm your host, Tasty Dasty. Today we'll be reviewing and comparing the difference between a trumpet mouthpiece and a trombone mouthpiece. So we're going to get right into it, okay? The first one is the trumpet mouthpiece. We're going to start talking about the trumpet mouthpiece. Now the first thing I notice right off the bat is the shape and the size of the trumpet mouthpiece. It's a little bit circumferenced like that, whereas the trombone mouthpiece is circumferenced right there. So let me hold them up so you can see a side-by-side comparison. So there's the trumpet mouthpiece and there's the trombone mouthpiece. If you notice, the trombone mouthpiece is slightly bigger. And another thing I notice right off the bat is the color. The trombone mouthpiece has a little bit of a different color. It has more of a goldish tint to the color, whereas the trumpet mouthpiece has a little bit of a, what we would like to call, shall we say, nickel color. So there's the nickel color and there's the gold color, and if you put them side by side, that's the first thing I notice right off the bat. And the second thing I notice right off the bat between the trumpet mouthpiece and the trombone mouthpiece is the size of the length. If you look here, the trumpet mouthpiece has much more of a longer length, and the trombone mouthpiece has much more of a shorter length. So there, right off the bat, I understand that the difference of the size may contribute to the different attributes of these different mouthpieces. So maybe that's partly why the trumpet mouthpiece works for a trumpet and the trombone mouthpiece works for a trombone. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start talking about the trumpet mouthpiece right after I demonstrate what we like to call the standard buzz. This is the standard buzz on the trumpet mouthpiece. Let's begin it. Right off the bat, I think that there's more of a, what we like to call a centrifugal centration force, right in the middle of the situation. I call this the situation. This is what the embouchure muscle has been pronounced about for many years. And if you notice about the trumpet mouthpiece, it fits right there, on the embouchure, right there, perfectly in centrations. See this? That's partly one of the reasons that I think that the trumpet mouthpiece has been so popular. Got a little hair here. Sometimes I got a haircut today and the hair got here, and it interrupted the centration of the mouthpiece. Right there, that's probably one of the reasons it's been so popular for so many years, is the way it sits right there on the embouchure. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that. Now let's compare it to the trombone mouthpiece. This is the trombone mouthpiece, and if right off the bat you notice that the trombone mouthpiece is a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, may fit around the embouchure and a little bit, oh yes, right off the bat, I understand it, right off the bat, fits right around the embouchure, more around it. Let's get right into it and see what the trombone mouthpiece feels like. The trombone mouthpiece has more of a rounder, deeper sound than the trumpet mouthpiece, even if it's the same pitch. Listen to the trumpet mouthpiece. You see this? Listen to the trumpet mouthpiece. Same pitch on the trombone mouthpiece. More of a rounder sound for the trombone mouthpiece. Feels a little more comfortable too on the trombone mouthpiece. I don't know if it has something to do with the metal tint, the gold metal tint on the trombone mouthpiece. You see this? You see this? Another thing I noticed right off the bat is that the embedded stamping of this says Dennis Wick, London, 6 PS on the trombone mouthpiece. And on the trumpet mouthpiece it has 7C. No other brand markings, just 7C. Now, instinctively, I think that might have to be related to the size of the mouthpiece, of the different numbers on the mouthpieces. And if I were to be a guessing person, I would imagine the lower the mouthpiece, the bigger the mouthpiece. And if the higher the mouthpiece, the smaller the mouthpiece. Judging from the way this is a 7 and it's smaller, and this is a 6 and it's bigger. That's just my instinct, but I think that that's the reason why the numbers are embedded into the mouthpiece. So, this is another Tasty Dasty review, and I'm your host, Tasty Dasty, and I'm gonna give the Trombone Mouthpiece a 9.99 out of 10, and I'm gonna give the Trumpet Mouthpiece a 7.6.